On 25th February 2021, two DGMOs of India and Pakistan held a flag meet and agreed upon a ceasefire between the two nations for the motive of achieving peace on the border of Kashmir. This was the press release in Delhi and Islamabad. As we can see, this move was done in interest of achieving mutually beneficial and sustainable peace along the borders. However, what prompted this sudden change? Let's see a few video clippings.
भाई और बहनों, पाकिस्तान शुरू से ही कश्मीर को लेकर छल करता रहा। 1948 में, 65 में, 71 में उसने यही किया। लेकिन 1999 में उसका छल पहले की तरह फिर एक बार छल की छलनी कर दी गई। उसके छल को हमने छलने नहीं दिया।
इन्होंने, मुझे अब खौफ है कि इन्होंने कश्मीर में एथनिक क्लेंजिंग करनी है। इन्होंने वहां लोगों को कोशिश करना है कि लोग वहां से निकाले ताकि दूसरी मेजॉरिटी हो जाए और वो जो बाकी लोगों को गुलामी के लिए दब जाएं। ये सारी जब चीजें करेंगे और ये पाकिस्तान को ब्लेम करेंगे, इसके बहुत सीरियस कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस हैं।
We can see in 2019, both countries displayed open hatred towards each other. Now let's fast forward to February 2021.
Immediately when I came into power, I approached our neighbor, India, explained to them, to Prime Minister Modi, that the way forward for the subcontinent is for us to resolve our differences through dialogue and then improve our trading relationship and diffuse the tension. I didn't succeed, but I'm optimistic.
It is important to understand that without the resolution of Kashmir dispute through peaceful means, process of subcontinental rapprochement will always remain susceptible to derailment due to politically motivated bellicosity. However, we feel that it is time to bury the past and move forward. But for resumption of peaceful process or meaningful dialogue, our neighbor will have to create conducive environment, particularly in Indian occupied Kashmir.
As we can see in both of these videos, Pakistan is hinting towards making peace and burying the past, which sounds like a very good move. A day after President Imran Khan delivered this speech, a ceasefire was announced. Interestingly, it was announced on the second anniversary of the Balakot attack. Even more interestingly, this announcement came only days after a similar peace treaty with China. So, what prompted this sudden gesture of friendship? The question we must ask is, are these events interconnected? Here, we have one more evidence of this peace treaty. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi extended greetings to Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan on the National Day of Pakistan, condemning hostility, upholding trust, and bringing hope for the future. This is Prime Minister Imran Khan's response, reciprocating the gesture of peace and also emphasizing on dialogue once again. Although Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's letter was cordial yet vague, Prime Minister Imran Khan's response mentions the Kashmir issue very specifically, indicating that the issue is still precarious. We all can agree that there is something unusual about the suddenness of this announcement. Are the two events of China and Pakistan related? Is something fishy going on behind the scenes? Is this treaty the result of back-channel talks of diplomacy by NSA's Ajit Doval and Nasser Khan Janjua? Or does it have something to do with the new Biden government and pressure of peace from the UN? especially the US. Although its motives remain unexplained and left to time to reveal, several people have lauded the move. These people include Farooq Abdullah and Mehbooba Mufti, regional political leaders of Kashmir, Prime Minister Imran Khan, who again tweeted very specifically that it was up to India to uphold the agreement, and the Indian Army, who tweeted about the ceasefire's implementation.
2 दिन से कोई गोली गोला किसी चीज़ की बॉर्डर पर कोई फायरिंग नहीं है। हर आदमी को खुलकर अपने खेती बाड़ी में जा रहा है, माल मवेशी का काम कर रहा है, मस्जिद में जा रहा है, मंदिर में जा रहा है, गुरुद्वारा में जा रहा है। किसी को कोई परेशानी नहीं कि फायर आएगी हमारी जान चली जाएगी।
फायरिंग जो अभी बंद हुई है, सभी इसमें खुश हो गए हैं कि फायरिंग बंद है, हम आराम से सोते हैं, तो चैन से हम अपना काम करते हैं।
घर पे गोले नहीं पड़ते तो मैं स्कूल में जाता हूँ, खुश हूँ।
हमें तो खुशी भी है कि भाईचारा और अमन रहे, पर वो लगता नहीं क्योंकि पाकिस्तान की कोई अगली चाल होगी।
Even opposition Congress has tweeted against this announcement. Several leaders as well as citizens have expressed skepticism about this move and about how long it will last. There have been at least 14,000 ceasefire violations since the 2003 ceasefire agreement, thus reducing the credibility of this particular one. There has already been one violation 68 days after the 2021 agreement, when, contrary to Prime Minister Imran Khan's tweet, Pakistan breached the agreement by opening unprovoked fire in the Ramgarh sector of Kashmir, although no casualties were reported. Since it took only 2 months for this to happen, our faith in peace begins to waver. All we can now do is hope that both countries recognize the necessity of acting responsibly by upholding their side of the agreement to create a better and safer future for India, Pakistan, and most importantly, the Kashmiris. This can only be done by maintaining diplomatic and peaceful, if not friendly relations, between the two warring countries.